and welcome to Network Africa on Channels Television with me, Cynthia Are. Things got off to a bad start this morning at the Yobe State capital when 6 people, including 2 suspected suicide bombers, died in twin explosions. The Yobe State Police Command Public Relations Officer has confirmed the incident, saying 3 others are in critical condition, while about 40 who sustained various degrees of injury had been taken to hospitals in the area. We also understand that one of the explosions involving a female suicide bomber of about 12 years of age happened at the entrance of the Damaturu main motor park, while the other went off at about the same time, with the first at Pompomari. Now, as regards the second explosion, we are told by the police spokesman that when the suspected male suicide bomber suspected that he would be apprehended, he ran into a nearby bush and the explosive went off, killing himself alone. Well, this is not the first time the Yobe State capital has seen some attacks that are suspected to be linked to the Boko Haram sect. In the year 2015, we've seen about 5 total attacks. The first happened on February the 22nd, in which a female suicide bomber killed about 7 people and 32 were injured. This is very similar to what happened today. The next one occurred on June the 15th, and more than 10 people were killed in a twin blast as well. On July the 17th, 50 people were killed after a twin bomb explosion occurred. On July the 27th, 10 days after that unfortunate incident, another female suicide bomber killed 15 people and injured 47. The latest happened today, in which we told you 6 people were killed and about 42 are receiving treatment based on the twin bomb blast in the capital, Damaturu. Well, for more on this unfortunate incident, we go live right now to Yobe State, where our correspondent Jonathan Kopeb is standing by. Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Well, first of all, we're glad to know that you're safe. Can you tell us more about this incident?
Well, just as you said, the twin blast that rocked Damaturu this morning, according to witnesses, went off around 7:30 a.m. at the main entrance of the motor park. Witnesses claim the female suicide bomber was roving about at the entrance, and when she was asked of her mission, she said she was waiting for someone. Shortly after, according to a witness, a golf car was taken off, and on reaching the main gate, the bomber ran to the golf car and detonated her explosive, killing 5 others, 5 people, including herself. In a moment, another explosion was reported along the Damaturu-Gashua-Maiduguri bypass, that is the Pompomari area you've just talked about,
yes,
where the bomber was making effort to reach the Damaturu market. Perhaps that was the man the first bomber was claiming to have been waiting. The explosive devices he was carrying went off without hurting anyone but himself.
Well,
in the meantime, the Yobe State Governor, Ibrahim Gaidam, has expressed his condolences to the families of those affected in the blast. His message was contained in a statement issued by his Director of Press, Malam Abdullahi Bego, who said, and I quote, "His Excellency Governor Gaidam is heartbroken. Once again, he mourns with the families of victims of those callous, senseless, and condemnable attacks. At this time of such sadness, therefore, His Excellency Governor Gaidam expresses his heartfelt condolences and sympathies to the families of victims. He prays Almighty God to grant repose to the soul of those who died and quick recovery to those sustained injuries." The statement reads, on end of quote.
Well, Jonathan,
meanwhile, the medical director of the Sani Abacha Specialist Hospital, Damaturu, Dr. Garba Adamufika, in a statement also said 6 victims have been confirmed dead, including 2 suicide bombers.
Yes.
The statement revealed that 3 people affected in the blast are currently undergoing surgery. as there is non-referral case for now.
Well, Jonathan, thank you very much for the update. But I must ask at this point, we've heard those two statements, but are you seeing anything on ground that indicates to you or suggests that the authorities are on top of the situation based on what's been happening, especially when we look at these figures, looking at what's happened in Yobe this year alone? Are you seeing anything that suggests that they are on top of the situation?
Honestly speaking, I must confess with you, for the past 1 month precisely, we've been going to sleep with two of our eyes closed because you never hear of any suicide bombing attacks here and there like previous time. Yes. We must commend government because now, honestly, the situation is under control. The military, the police, other security forces are doing their best. And I must confess, if not for this unfortunate development, sometimes we sleep for 12 or even more hours.
Well, that's indeed wonderful to know. Jonathan, thank you very much for the updates. We appreciate your time as always. Please stay safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our Yobe State correspondent there, Jonathan Gopep. Well, still to come on Network Africa. We go live to Nairobi to bring you the latest concerning the trial of the Garissa suspects who are believed to have a hand in the April 2nd massacre, which left 148 people dead.